Hello.
Hey, Seth.
Hey, Mary.
Claire and Casey totally got together, kind of ish.
Yeah, well, I guess. Yeah, you're right. No, they do.
I mean, right?
And there was no fist fight. There was no Connor Casey fist fight. Black mounted.
Thank God. I don't think that would go too well. Actually, who would win in a fight, Connor or
I
Casey?
don't know.
Because Connor might just kind of go off, Like,
Well,
anyway.
we could. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna shut up because we could talk about that for 20 minutes. So let's
Yeah,
let's
that's
let's, let's
probably
leave that.
true.
We'll leave that for a very special podcast. Okay, but anyway.
Here's like my favorite like Casey Claire moment is okay. Well, first of all, obviously when they're dancing in the hall, which is like so the last moment of 16 Candles. But Connor comes and he's hurt and he like runs away, and Claire like goes after him. The look on Casey's face, it wasn't like, oh, I can't believe she's going after him. It was like, she is so nice. She is such a caring girl, and that's why I like her. And I think that was adorable.
Oh, so that's what he was thinking.
Yeah, right?
Uh-huh.
Wasn't he?
Yeah,
Come
sure.
on.
Yeah, he wasn't thinking, I can't believe this girl just ran off when we're sitting here dancing in the hall anyway, and I was about to score. That's what he was thinking. I'm telling you, because that's what guys think. They don't.
Casey doesn't think in terms of score. He's a good boy. He's got a good heart. He wouldn't do that.
He was actually thinking, is anybody guarding Panthro the robot right now? That's what he was thinking.
Panthro.
We didn't even lock it up. Oh no, that's what he was thinking.
You know who else totally got together? My Allie and my Johnny.
Oh,
My
Allie.
Allie and my
Oh,
Johnny.
you know what? This was like everybody says I love you this episode because everybody
Yeah.
got together. Allie and Johnny, Spinner and Jane. That's who I thought you were talking about.
Okay.
Emma and Kelly. And even sort of, I would argue that Jay and Holly J kind of did a little bit there too.
Oh my God, me too. I saw that. You saw that?
Yeah, I
They
totally.
totally.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's totally sparks.
But anyway, you want to talk about Ellie and Johnny DeMarco
Well,
because
I just-
you're gonna. I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say that this proves what we've been arguing about for the last 2 months, that Allie was going to change Johnny DeMarco and that he was going to become that he had a goodness in him and that she saw it and was going to bring it out. Isn't that what you're gonna say?
She went and met him in detention. She's like pulling him out. Do you see the symbolism, Seth? She's like pulling him out of detention with her love. This is how it works.
Oh my God! I almost dropped the phone. She's pulling him out of detention with her love. But you know what? You're absolutely 100% right. And you know what?
I'm totally right.
I still think there's the chance that he's going to just rip her heart out and then give it to Moose, and then Moose will throw it under a bus and then drive the bus over it. But
You know what? Here's why I totally disagree. Because she's like a firecracker about to explode. Like that was her first kiss. Like this is her whole first boy situation, and he's like more jaded. So she loves the challenge. She's gonna like pull him out, and pull him out of detention with her love, and then he's gonna like totally fall for her, and then she's gonna like meet some other hot guy and be like, okay, never mind. Like I like this guy now.
oh, great! And then he's going to go on a killing spree. That's great. Great, terrific. All right. What a charming vision of the future. All right.
Thank you.
Here's the thing with Allie and Johnny and then Spinner and Jane, and I think this is like the thread, and I think this is part of why Allie and Johnny got together, period. But watching what happened with Spinner and Jane and how he kept messing it up, and yet it somehow worked out in the end. And I mean, and watching what happened with Casey and Connor, and they're just being dumbasses and all that stuff. The thing is, girls make guys stupid. And it just happens to everybody, and I don't know if do girls realize that they make guys stupid and that the guys that they're dealing with are not actually the guys, because the guys are different when the girl is around them than they
It's funny because I did start to realize that, but like last year I'm talking about. Like this is not a realization that people have for a very long time, I don't think. And here's the thing, guys make girls stupid too. Like
Really?
Yes. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
I guess
Girls
I
do the
sort of
stupidest
knew
thing.
that.
They put up with like so much stupid stuff because they're like, but maybe, it's that whole like he's just not that into you thing, and the mixed signals and all that stuff. They're just like, their minds turn to jello a little bit when they're in and I think maybe it goes on both sides, and what people need to realize is that it goes on both sides. I don't know.
I think, you know what, I think in my heart I knew that, but I think it's just that maybe it's just me, but I think that every guy sort of thinks that, yes, they know that guys make girls stupid, but they don't know that they themselves actually do that. They feel like every other guy must do it.
But it's so true, like especially like in the or like on first dates, or like when you're first kind of hanging out with someone, and like you're totally judging them as if that's how they are all the time. And no, they're like nervous. They're just getting to know you. They're freaking out.
I mean, it's even like Spinner's. He was thinking to himself, okay, what I need to do is there's this girl I love, so I need to lie to her about getting into police academy, so she'll still like me. But when you're in a guy in that situation, that makes perfect sense. You'll think about it, it's like, yes, that's obviously the only way to handle this situation. And
yeah, and I should totally, go ask her to marry me, like, with no preparation. We've never discussed this in front of, 100 of her peers.
Well, I'm masquerading as someone named Barry Cohen.
As a dairy farmer.
Yeah.
Very well, I might add. I was very proud of Spinner for pulling that off.
Hey, by the way, so are they engaged now, or are they not engaged?
They're not engaged, are they?
But
no.
she said no weddings until after university, which suggests that she's planning on marrying him.
Oh my God, you have a point. I didn't think about that.
Well, there's someone we could ask this question to.
That's true. We have his phone number and everything.
Yes, our good friend Shane Kippel.
We love Shane Kippel.
We do. We haven't been so long since we spoke to Shane, and I feel actually bad about that. I feel like I haven't been holding up, or that we actually haven't been holding up our end of this relationship.
Oh, let's rectify that right now. Let's make it up to him.
Let's do that.
All right, calling Shane Kippel.
Hello?
Hi, Shane.
Yes.
It's Mary and Seth from TheEnd.com.
Oh, hey, how are you doing?
We're good. How are you?
Hi, Shane.
Good, good. It's been a while. What is it, like a year and a half now, something like that?
It has.
Seriously, it has been a while. Like, what have you been up to for the past however long?
Oh, man, what have I been up to? You know what I've been up to? Well, no, Degrassi and the odd other thing. I just finished a movie out in our glorious maritime provinces over here, and now I am just rowing pennies together for the winter. I just got back from a snowboarding trip, and yeah, things are good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. What's the movie?
Well, it's a production about three kids who, for various reasons, are put into juvenile prison, and I am one of the three. Yeah, it was a dark picture, to say the least.
Sounds it, but I kind of want to see it because I am interested in those issues.
Mary spent several years in juvenile prison. Most people don't
know
that.
Yes.
It's a little known fact. All right, totally changing gears here. Valentine's Day is tomorrow. What's your deal? Do you have a Valentine this year?
You know what? You asked an ill-timed question.
Oh, all right, never mind.
Because actually, my girlfriend and I just called it quits a very short time ago. So
I'm so sorry.
I'm actually no, it's okay. I'm actually I'm seeking some Valentine's Day comfort by however many beautiful ladies that want to come my way and just hold me and stroke my hair and.
I think everything will be fine. I think Valentine's Day is like a really great time to be single. I know people complain about it, but it's like everybody's like in the mood to like go to parties and meet people and like. You know
what that sounds like to me? That sounds along the same lines as Will Ferrell's idea of in Wedding Crashers about going to funerals to hook up with girls.
Right.
That's taking advantage of a woman in her lowest time. Is like, yeah, Valentine's Day, she's really lonely looking for love. No, you can't say that.
Oh, God.
But you are right, and it works like a charm.
That said, it is taking advantage of a woman at their lowest time, but I do it anyway, and that's just fine.
Yeah. No, I really have no idea what I'm going to do for Valentine's Day.
When you do have a girlfriend on Valentine's Day, like, are you one of those people who makes a big deal out of it, or like, does she have to remind you that it's Valentine's Day?
No, it definitely doesn't have to remind me. She probably will this year, like Happy Valentine's Day kind of text message or Facebook, whatever. But yeah, no, I'm pretty good when it comes to the whole romantic aspect of a relationship. It's like, I am the guy who tries to go out of his way and, like, plan out the night so it's like, oh, you like this? Well, sit back because next we're going here. Where are we going after? Oh, don't worry. Just go along for the rest. Like, I try to plan the big elaborate thing and try to do the big like distraction while I kind of get the gift into my hand all ready to go, like the necklace or the earring.
Really?
Yeah, I'm good like that. I'm good like that.
You plan a distraction, like you're like, look over there. Or,
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. Last year it was actually an explosion, so I ruined someone else's Valentine's Day completely. But I have them to thank eternally, and I hope they understand how much the sacrifice meant.
Man, you are good though. Seriously, like it sounds like you kind of treat Valentine's Day as like this is something a guy does for a girl. Like, do you expect her to like have planned stuff for you too, or is it all about the girl?
It's the gesture that I like. I don't really care about getting anything expensive. Just like just something to show that it's not a one-sided thing. That's good enough for me. Just the cliche thought that counts saying really does apply to how I feel about Valentine's Day or anything, like any anniversary or family day or birthdays, anything like that. But yeah, I mean, like I like going all out because I like to see I like to see the girl's face light up and like, oh, and also it kind of wins me points in front of friends. So then I'm like, I'm the unattainable relationship in her friends' eyes, and they just start hating their boyfriends more and more and more.
So you're accomplishing the goal of strengthening your relationship and ruining someone else's life. That's great.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Like I remember a couple of years ago, my girlfriend's one of her friends' boyfriends like named a polar bear or something at the zoo after her for Valentine's Day.
Aww.
And then I had to take her to Cancun. So like it was just
it's competitive romance.
Yeah,
man,
exactly. Hey, well that's the spice of life, isn't it?
It really is. Wait, all right. So these episodes of Degrassi, the Lost in Love episodes, they're all about like the high school dance action, which I don't know about you, but it was like totally bringing me and Seth back. Did you do like tutoring for high school, or did you go to high school proper?
I did both. I was tutored on set, and then I went to high school proper when I wasn't filming.
Okay. Did you like guys go to dances and stuff like that, or?
Not really. Like I went to dances more in middle school, but I don't know. I was just never really into the whole. Like I guess it was also because my friends didn't really want to go either. But what I've said in like behind the scenes Degrassi episodes, if our set decor was anything like how it actually was in high school, like where the themes were so prominent and so much effort went into it, I would definitely have gone. Like, I mean, to the point of the decorations being flammable, like in the Bollywood dance. Oh yeah, for sure.
If there's any chance of fire, explosions of any kind, like you're there.
That would have worked well for your gift-giving distraction.
Yeah, for the Valentine's Day thing, it worked perfectly. So.
Yeah, it's so true though, because like. My high school, the dances, decorations, like, were nothing like that except for, like, senior prom. And it's just, you're just going into the gym. It still smells like sweat from, like, JV basketball from earlier in the day. And, you're like...
Well, actually, our gym, we had two gyms, but they were actually separate from the cafeteria, which is where we held our dances. So it just smelled like old fries and stale pizza.
So Mary and I were discussing. So at the end of Lost in Love, Spinner and Jane are made up and together again. Are they engaged or are they not engaged? It's like they're kind of engaged. What do you think? What's the deal here?
You know what? I think from that very last line where it's kind of like, but no wedding until after. Well,
after
what did you say?
No wedding
until
after university.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's more the understanding that they are so strong that they can get through anything. I don't know. Honestly, I'm ashamed to say I didn't really give that line too much thought, but here you guys go, just kind of digging up things I thought were dead and buried.
That's what we're here for, man. That's okay.
I realize that. No, I think that they are a strong enough relationship that an engagement could ensue, but I think that was the most rash decision that Spinner has ever made in his 8 years. Is like, oh, she hates me. I gotta get married to her to show her how important she is to me. I just really, really, really like. I know this sounds redundant because like I create the character, but I really like to know what a real life version of Spinner would be to really gauge his thought process in something so stupid as that. But
my favorite was when she's like, "Did you even listen to my speech?" And he's like, "Yeah, you didn't thank me."
Yeah. Well, that's just one of those one just misunderstanding after misunderstanding after screw up, and like things are starting to fizzle, and then the one person chasing the other, and then that the person chasing the other person has enough, and then it's just like that mutual freak out on each other for all the little things that you should have said that you never did, and that's
oh my god,
yeah,
you're so right on.
Because she was getting very complacent. She was becoming very, very cocky with herself and everything, and Spinner, he's just trying to get by, and he doesn't need his girlfriend rubbing all her godforsaken accomplishments in his face. So it's just like, all right, enough with you and your nose piercing and all.
Your nose piercing student leadership and
football some
and
posy thingy word that I can't even pronounce. Yeah, remember those ones.
We were gonna do a personality quiz with you, from our website, the How Romantic Are You? But I feel like we kind of realized you are romantic.
Yeah, it seems superfluous at this point.
I like to think I am. Right now, I'm a little jaded, but it will come out again. If that right girl comes along, if the second right girl comes along,
right.
And it's fine. It's actually surprisingly okay for me, and this isn't just the me being naive and going, she obviously didn't mean that much to me like she did, but everything's good. So life goes on, and I could say that to anyone who's out there in a relationship that they're not really that they're not happy, especially at this age. If you're in a happy relationship, good, more power to you. But if you're just trying to keep something together for some reason, just call it what it is and move on, because the scariest part is being alone. But once you realize that's not that bad, then it gets better very, very quickly.
Wise words from Shane Kippel.
Yeah. Wise words from Not Too Wise Man.
We have the best time talking to you. I totally love talking to you.
Thanks. No, I love you guys too.
I hope you have an awesome weekend and totally meet hot girls or something at Valentine's Day party.
Thank you.
So awkward.
Don't worry. Are you coming on to me? No. No, that's cool. That's cool. Honestly, at the end of the day, it is just a day, so it doesn't really matter. But
it should be Valentine's Day every day.
Yeah, it should be Love Day and Valentine's Day every day. Yeah, and every day is New Year's. No, every day for me is a Sunday morning.
Oh, sweet deal. Have an awesome day.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Call anytime, eh?
All right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh my God, Seth. Why don't I just keep my mouth shut? Why did I keep having to ask him about his very recent breakup?
It was kind of awkward, and if you noticed, I was kind of keeping my mouth shut and just being like, I hope this goes quickly. But no, he seemed really cool with it. He seemed fine with it. I think if he, Shane's the kind of guy will say listen, I don't want to talk about that, or well, actually no, Shane would very skillfully change the subject to something else without you even knowing that he was doing it. So
wait, but did he change the subject and then I brought it back?
He would have skillfully changed it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. Don't worry.
Oh my God, I'm such an idiot.
We're fired.
See, boys make girls stupid, Seth. I'm telling you.
It's true. We proved our point.
Totally.
Wow, we are masters at this.
Seriously.
Way to podcast, Mary.
Way to podcast, Seth. Happy Valentine's Day.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.